Hut, hut, hike! Hello again, my fellow Bears fans. Your boy Roy for Chicago Football Talk, and I'm going to play a little Monday morning quarterback here to figure out what went wrong during Jay Cutler's red zone fumble. A lot of people were wondering, why did the Bears go empty backfield, or what was the reason that he was arguing with Jeremy Bates for after this play? Well, the devil is always in the details. I did break this play down live using CFT Bears Twitter hashtag universal chat, but I'm going to take a deeper look with all of you here now, so let's get right into the tape. As we begin by taking a look at the close-up cam here, the telecast didn't do a good job of showing where Forte was in the beginning of this formation, but I could tell here Cutler actually motions Forte out, and you could see he's finishing his motion here in these couple of screenshots. Also notice that Jay Cutler is signaling Brandon Marshall, and Brandon Marshall is leaning back to read the signal. But another thing that went unnoticed is that the Tennessee Titans defender actually saw the signal and he points it out. Listen to this audio clip here. He clearly says, hey, we got a signal here, as you can see him pointing. And what that also does is lets everybody know, you could see the safety's going to actually move over towards Brandon Marshall and stick out his arm and point towards that direction. And what Jay Cutler saw, as he said in his interview, was that he saw they were trying to take advantage of single coverage on Brandon Marshall. Well, it ain't single coverage anymore because that defensive lineman pointed it out. And now let's take a look at the blocking on this play. What they're trying to do is set up a screen to Matt Forte. Shiloh Rashal is going to pull and just take whoever he has in front of him in open space. Kellen Davis is actually going to go for the middle linebacker on this play. And Matt Spaeth is going to go for the strong side linebacker on this play, where Earl Bennett is going to take the defensive back who is guarding Matt Forte. Matt Forte is going to take a step as if he's running his route, and then he's going to cut back inside and wait for the screen there. So it's basically like a wide receiver bubble screen, but using Matt Forte instead. As we move forward into the play here, you start to see the line is moving in that direction. People are going to take their blocks, and it's actually the man that was over Shiloh Rashal that ends up getting the play, the sack, and forcing the fumble on Jay Cutler. So there you have it. As Jay Cutler admitted, it was his fault. He said he's going to live with that. It's going to stay with him for a while. He was trying to do too much, thinking that Brandon Marshall had single coverage, and he might have had it, but they definitely caught the signal as the defensive line pointed it out, and you heard it. They made the adjustments. He was no longer single covered. Jeremy Bates had all the right in the world to yell at Jay Cutler, and Jay Cutler was just returning fire with fire. Again, in the heat of the moment, that's where they caught that exchange. But as Jay Cutler admitted, Jeremy Bates was just getting after him, getting on him for trying to make too much out of that play. At least Jay Cutler did admit it, and the devil's in the details. So that being said, again, things happen very fast. That's why you got to slow the tape down. Not one of the most spectacular plays that we'll remember from the Bears' dominant victory over the Titans, but nonetheless, another teaching point for all of us Bears fans as we try to get wiser and better in our sport of watching sports, if you will. Thanks for watching. As always, your boy Roy for Chicago Football Talk. Peace, and I'm out.